indictment. Military said to court-martial suspects for alleged coup, and that's from the Nation newspaper. AGF takes over Ozihome's forgery case from ICPC. No plan to replace Shetima as Tinubu's running mate, says it's APC. And Dizani's trial for corruption in United Kingdom runs into hitch. That's on page 4. And President arrives in Turkey. These and more from the Nation newspaper. AGF takes over Ozihome's prosecution in London property case from the Guardian newspaper. That's another one. And a chairman and chief executive officer of NDLEA raises alarm about 15 million Nigerians between ages 15 and 64 being involved in the intake of illicit drugs. Moving on to more headlines from the more news from the Guardian newspaper. Segun Showumi warns that country's presidency has for some time appeared like a sickbay for old people. Moving on, this morning, residents on the brink of as rents spike above yearly income in major cities. Residents on the brink as rents spike above yearly income in major cities. And oil spill worsens in Ogoni 1 month after federal government intervention. Adeleke orders APC officials to vacate local government secretariat. That's on page 5. And APC tightens grip, sweeps Yusuf Mutwang Atiku's son in widening realignment. 15. Okay, moving on. Soludo orders 1 week closure of Onitsha main market over sit at home, and diverse headquarters to court-martial indicted officers in coup plot. Don't let 2027 politics undermine governors, Sislak one National Assembly. And to tax laws, NEF demands probe sanctions over alleged altercation. You're tuned to Irina 6.1 FM, and this is Nigeria Today with Oluwaseun Ogunrotimi. We're taking a look at news making rounds in Nigeria. Let's go to the Punch newspaper. Oni remains Osun Oba's council permanent chair, says Assembly. And military uncovers illegal arm refinery factory in Nasarawa. And moving on to more news, this one says IPOP kicks as Soludo shots Onitsha market over sit at home. And federal government plots coordinate to resolve oil well disputes. And Yusuf APC defection, big mistake, risks electoral defeat, says ex-presidential aide. And more to come. Let's go to Abia State, where Oti tags new coach to revive Enyimba. Loan Sharks CEO urges robust lending ecosystem. And 2 more stories. This is coming from Kwara. It says 2027 Kwara APC assures stakeholders of success. These and more from the Punch newspaper, and these are the stories you find making rounds this morning from the Punch newspaper for today. Let's go over to more stories, more headlines from the Punch newspaper right away. And this one says right here, military investigation ends. Defense headquarters moved to arraign alleged coup plotters. Presidential panel recommends freeze on 1 trillion naira rice imports. And on strike, a court decides today as FCT workers demand Wike's removal. Now, over 400,000 just for 50,000 police jobs. Alafin shown absent as Makinde kicks off Oyo 50th anniversary, and Ganduje assures Yusuf of APC ticket victory after defection. Local government power tussle, Osun APC kicks as Adeleke slams Oye Tola. And also more from the Punch newspaper for this morning from the world of sports. This one, let's take this one before we go to the world of sports. NDLEA arrests 336, destroyed 207,000 kg cannabis in Ondo State. Again, Bass's father begs for reunion after 18 months. These and more you find in the Punch newspaper. Still Nigeria today from Iri 96.1 FM. Alleged coup. Military to court-martial 16 officers. Soludo shut down Onitsha main markets for a week over sit at home. Alleged fraud. AGF takes over Ozehome's prosecution from ICPC. Gunmen adopt school proprietress in Ondo, 3 daughters of Plateau Water Board MD. That's on page 26. And with Kano governor's defection, APC now controls 29 states, 36 assembly members, 44 local government chairmen follow Abba Yusuf to party, Shetima to receive Mutwang into APC today. And to Osun local government areas now. Tenure elongment illegal in democracy. Adeleke tells APC. Oyetola using police to lay siege to council secretariats, he alleges. And APC reacts, denies allegation. And no plan to drop Shetima as Tinubu's running mate, says APC. And to Oyo at 50, Makinde pledges commitment to securing better future, inclusive development for states. All right, concerns grow over Electoral Act 2022 review as CSO questions NAS intentions. INEC prosecutes 9 for alleged vote buying in Osun. And moving on to more stories from the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. And this headline says, beyond the minimum, why trade unions must look to CBAs for fair pay. And Jehoso strike. Federal government ignored all our warnings, says MHWN President Min Jibri. And that's coming from the Medical Health Workers Union of Nigeria. Limited access to fund, other factors slowing housing supply. That's another report from the Nigerian Tribune. And Nigeria to inaugurate maiden gloves famine with 74,000 farmers nationwide. OG step. Aquaculture support yields a 9.17 billion naira revenue for Ogun fish farmers. And the last headline I will take from the Nigerian Tribune and for the program this morning, it says federal government taxed on improved access to mortgage finance by average Nigerians. And we've come to the end of Nigeria today. My name still remains OLUWASEUN Ogunrotimi. Join me by 5 p.m. on the Drive Time Show. Let us cool off. Let's have a good time together. Till I see you by 5 p.m., my name is, as usual, OLUWASEUN Ogunrotimi. Good morning. Bye for now.